young can watching. Not able to send it for something I think for going to have more. Actually, a big part of issue and administrative and also I bet you check your special gym. If you need to get right, another bright here. Or and to come out, traffic chair on Muku. Now, also, you are home. The man who came on it, of course, so the other one, the one or chain into the corner. Niti, child pipe on the name one day. Or just a chain. Now, I ran chain of a string. I bought a echo of the ho Anna on Chimte. And I will ask down one no more. Yeah, I will go snooker. Some cobo snooker when I brought Mudiago. Now, a branch of traffic check is so. But from now, I don't say traffic check, you will see one more. Now, I'm actually a corner, sorry. Or by my uncle, I want to say, oh, sorry, and I quit ya. And I'm in Tim House about Chimois. Oh, I can't to come Papa and Mobia and call the sea. No one say a poor variety. There's a master. I'm not paying a branch and a Michima, a branch and sorry, so Papu Janai. Now, branch and tea on consequence, a branch and for that or very bright, you know. For the Richard said, I'm not say, I'm also watching at Yamo, so we will be. One long continent for her, they done that for more, the movie gray. Yes, class without Janai. Now, come to quite the idea of body much here from one. Like I say, a branch and a free more. A Joma so at the Sabia, or look of Rashad Sabiano. There's a bright tea, why, Namadia. Now, a court one more. Who do one to speak out idea? I'm telling you, I'm a top of Slova, or as you say, or more, or which cover book, Sicilina. Mukulino, or Mukulina, I said. Who see one of my Kawatama, woman. Now, who put you on the person from a million foot, your car. Right, you just said you wow, the Bologna was never for another, I said, elephant, and a lady at time one after or power in the woman Canada, or bar on any kid, as after a floor, or Bano, edges of other war. They keep a over barn woman, and no bright in my say. I thought we are also by any other people. Now, I want to look at your 5 points. You will just what you bright and mamma exercise. So, what you have some no new sort of room or church you say.
You know, and what so? It was one among. And I made me who said, oh, yeah, no, besides sister, he said, time, I say. Now, this I do want to be in a sister, I do want to be in another car, say. 5 for a buyer day, up. To a car, 5 for a back. Who was solid? You was only a me, while I can't be far, boil a year and one, and I mean, go graduate. She made jolly year. I'm a CSM who me jolly and who said, oh, P. Now, I say blight. Oh, quite heifer. And also walk toilet, me man question. I'm a question now, walk as a man question. People are show to me as a Sanya question. It was a Sunday question. Now, there's some day, they can't say at the children. To appear, and I'm who said, boy, be a baby, I want to so to shed blight. And I'm say blight to a fair new one was what in the phone, a man I see why they, a man. And I'm say one is what we're on the D with Yechi, or ban or then it's a good bono. And I'm say, Cotua, not you are fancy sooner day, and man, I blight in it, they were peer. Now, boy, any peer. This time, some of my CSM where we are not be peer bonton. To be peer, and be drew, I see what no one who say, Sister Bidina, what yet, Tim. Blight in there, you was who will be we have to buy to get to trouble a bisikai whoa. Now, why you what dinner can't or man and none and when I can't do and who would done or so on fun. It's not so mad drew one more and Tina make a book one tenor for that, Nipapro, before I say or no. Many one was seconds, you know. I also walk what toilet tonight, I said, be drew a see one. But this will be never Baba money. It's like I make a red your one son and call one matter. No, just a little woo. If it's an ending, aha. Then I didn't know. It will be our the second one with your song. One with the one is saying, I don't know what she find. If you said that you were saying it, and here, Mrs. Yana boys be better than I had when I buy the customer said. And no one will walk, baby. I am one who both smoker or papa cross idea and near your band, see what papa you. wɔn bɔ ayi bi saa etini ɛso wɔn tete hɔ ɛna bright na akonnwa na ɔte soɔ no wɔsɔre boy bi friend nti ɛso wɔsɔre firi soɔ no ɛna boy no ɛbɛtena so nti yɛse bright ne baayɛ no na bright se boy ne nsɔle na wɔn tena na akonnwa so yɛse boy ne so wɔn nsɔle ne yɛse ɛkɔ dan ne wɔn ntɔkwa ɛne nti yɛse boys no kora wɔn hɔ no frɛ wɔn siesie ahan ne na nini nyina ahan eti wo hwɛ wɔn de sika no wɔn yɛso wɔn de wo ne se na hwɛ wɔn twe fa ne se eti yɛse de na yi wo se ne ɛfeyɛ eti mbɛsisi a na boys bi bɛgyina ha na boys ne ka kyerɛ me sɛ ɛnura na wɔn wɔ baabi wɔya na wɔn bɔ smoke a papa kora saa deɛ no ne yɛ ba nti wɔn papa yɛ bi wɔn bɔ ayi bi saa eti ne yɛ so wɔn tete hɔ ɛna bright na akonnwa na ɔte soɔ no wɔsɔre boy bi friend nti yɛ so wɔsɔre firi soɔ no ɛna boy no ɛbɛtena so nti yɛ se bright ne baayɛ no na bright se boy ne nsɔle na wɔn tena na akonnwa so yɛ se boy ne so wɔn nsɔle ne yɛ se ɛkɔ dan ne wɔn ntɔkwa ɛne nti yɛ se boys no
ɔho fo yɛ di aho betwere mu ne mma no kyerɛ mu ani pa ko so so de agere wɔ nduru wɔ no ɔtwe yɛ nti ne kro na no
the blogging supremo Rashad. Are you ready for your favorite Rush Hour show with the one and only El Supremo, the blogging Supremo, international Supremo, Supremo numero uno. Rashad, are you ready for your favorite Rush Hour show with the one and only El Our show, Midi, at the Barry Markweku, Asu-B with my friend Ken, Asu-B na mena and the Midi Jumedi Muchame, at the Ama Metakunakase Mudia, and my mention the one and only, the blogging Supremo, baby will be our boss, Nankopo and Kao, na on your Casepa. Adolfo, once again, let me welcome you to your favorite Rush Hour show. Now, say the DBAC, no. Trending issues, trending topics. Ana yebabe discuss na enen me no never be digmedia no. So yebe toto aboy ho sa ne ahwe enoma ekoso Ghana. Ebi ho ye politics. Ebi nso ho ye yankasa ye community mu nsem, efiefie mu nsem. Enu akra blaster, e de asem ne kokosi ye e wo Chad. Abonten so Ghana wini ye, Ghana intman wini. E de na Ghana wini ye, e de na Ghana intman wini. Coach sisen ni na yebeka e ho asem. Mabo video bi enso edi achiro sa video yi eye abrantie bi a ono nso atoa nananom wanche wasase so kra ye no ye beba behwe na discuss sa video bi ankasa but answer na ye be rasa video nim na ye be ko blasters so other issues awraba bi se ekwan abema bi di nafa so no ono de ordinary command nananom because nananom be yi omo ho edi achiro no this many more ana ye dey ba na enti kame ho ne yenye show no na enye kama say ebreba mu nso ase the medical card no ye bibie phone lines no na won so wetimi aba na waba be kire wadwen e wo so ansa na ye be discuss this unfortunate incident asi wo Ashtown no me pese ye ni kan rap politics na politics no so ye wuramu a ye nra the new patriotic party NPP amanyoko no there is this slogan enenam Ghana baby on say ye beto aba most of the time ye tinsem obo say ase ho etoda ye say esoro ho etoda ye say is possible etoda ye say yes sem ye say resetting agenda on say ye to aba bia san nyoma ne ba e ma omanim ye de into bia slogan de ayana ehia no papa but then within the NPP internal politics also because omo person omo flag bearer by the 31st of January 2026 eno ana ohene Kennedy Agyapong onam okanensem ye papa kwabna Agyapong ono nso nam okanensem Brian Champon we very active ye papa ya wadutum munyina mahu ne presence odijuma na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ono nso odijuma papa from the camp of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia slogan all of a sudden yeah that's sorry you be ka ho asem akanai pe nkrono kono sana nunsia nso wotwe nkrono akanai pe akanai krase chesen efri hefa ana aba besi hefa mame fa nko atri now Ghana in history when it comes to elections munim say yes started in the year 1992. Now, in the year 1992, I started a democracy. I'm going to base my analysis on the two most important political parties, and I say akɛseɛ paa the NDC and then the NPP. NDC na 1992 represented by Yura Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. One ya papa Adubuahen and Koko Shiaye. Now one me and Koko Shiaye no. Ya papa JJ enya 58.4%. And ya papa Adubuahen enya 30.3%. And to sha na gap ne biwom pa. In the year 1996, and ya papa Kofo eba beji tumi no MPP de no edi free. Odon so ba beji kutae. Enti baba ye papa Kofo ene ya papa JJ ano omko 1996. Na eno so na ho asem to say in 1996 abusua ya papa JJ enya 57.4%. And ya papa Kofo enya 39.7%. Enti na ho hwa na NPP apejam kakra. Wodo compare the papa Adubuahen ye na is in Kenya kakra ba ama ya papa Jerry John Rawlings so de no so wat kakra bi. Fast forward in the year 2000. Ana ya papa Fifi Atamos so bae. Obae no ne ya papa Kofo eba be ginae. Into onum ginae ne wie bibia no. Na is the first round ne de 48.17% against ya papa Atamos 44.54%. Into obi anwini we ne call round off. Ya call no ne ya papa Kofo ewini no babe yo mampani. Fast forward in 2004. Ya papa Kofo esane Fifi Atamos ginae. Ya papa Kofo for one touch 52.45% as against 44.64%. After about 2008, now after ya papa Kofo time aso. Inti akoko ye omampani dada wetwam Yewura Akufo-Addo. Ene ya papa Atamos ana koko ginae. Now wonu mienu de hye so no choboye. Na 2008 ya papa Atamos nso awini 50.23% ena against 49.77%. Tienye pa ya papa Atamos enya 50.23% against ya papa Akufo-Addo 49.77%. Ahana mepesi ejina. Ni edika ato aba no ama ya papa Akufo-Addo lead election no 49.03%. And you know, be as a round of the year. Oh, and as a Akufo-Addo afa ba yewie. But round of ne ba ye no. Near papa Atamos e dia hye no kon gidi. About 50.23% as against 49.77%. Na se kakra bi ana ye papa Akufo-Addo enya edo ne 49 na no wadi kan nya no first round no so no. Ye kase ye kuma akɔhwɛ nneoma e kɔso sa defeat yi edema ye papa Akufo-Addo a ene ne ye nsɔre ase na nsɛm ne dɔso pa ema camp no bebre e fall out almost President Kofo amwa a whole lot of issues and a buy. When I fast forward, you about 2016. Episode 2016, and Nanado sa buy. Nanado buy no be fad, no one touch. Of fire with 53.85%. Now, ya papa John Dramani Mahama. I know person cause I'm maintaining seats no nanko on the second term no. In your 44.41%, ne bin see that. But I say no, me person me nyabotre. Na me more the number of voter ya papa Akufo-Addo nyaye and represents 53.85% no. Ma of voter ya papa John Dramani Mahama nso nyaye and represents 44.41% no. Now, ya papa Akufo-Addo won that particular election, that is the 2016 election, with 5,716,377 votes. 5,716,377 votes. O de hwe de Yewura John Dramani Mahama no oyo mampani ano wate so e de lusu ye na ono so nya 4,713,277 votes. Ento hwe na difference no e 1 million. Ana kakra bi da so. Now we are getting somewhere. Very well. Fast forward. Yes, I jump to 2020. Now you the year 2024. Yeto yaba yetwa to ayento ababim. Yeto yaba no ana ya papa John Dramani Mahama se no me 4 years bi akam. Enti me person me sa contest ana NDC for e de animu nyam kese e de man se ne sa kodi anim. Ne enkohwe se Ghana fo behu ye mobo no mo de akunya kese na sa aman. Ne etwa ye 4 years no e de asoso a. Obaye na sa time Yewura Akufo-Addo nso awie enti Mahmoud Bawumia ya papa doctor ana ekoko gina edema NPP kama wonsom chobo ye to aba nyina awie ya na Yewura John Dramani Mahama enei oye Ghana mampani awini election no with 56.55% as against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, ɔno nso nya 41.61%. Now the 56.55% no na a number of votes na ewum 6,328,397. 6,328,397. O de baba compare the number of voter ye Papa Bawumia enya ya na represent 41.61% na ye 4,657,304 votes. And to be sure, this time around, difference no, 1.7 million votes. And your Papa John Dramani Mahama, Eddie BT, your Papa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But in percentage wise, a 9%, Nanka your Papa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Eddie 50% plus 1 vote because medical cultural. Say Papa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, in 41.61%. Now, we have elections coming up in the year 2028. We will all be here to witness that particular election. But internal politics, internal campaign, are starting. Oh, the new patriotic party. Now, the politics in the campaign are starting now and say, NPP, just say, you penny wokuni. Penny Casama Yinti, Yankasa ye campaign the Tia Yahon, Bobo Boy home, NDC Fonso de Yano, de say, the Ecoso MPP, no more Cosonomonia, ye boomai, and you may call ye at the mine. Ghana for Shane Munam, Ablukumanov, you're quite Ghana for Kakana Nakan, Yakotobanas or Sonum de Mai, and now you quatia. Akwetian so Ghana for asase ni munam ti ye NDC for de anka se ya na ye pe no dan yen so ye wo MPP no yen so ye se debi de ekeka kono se ya nhwe a mapani a metu franka intem no anka ya mumu a asembesi na we na Dr. Brian Champon on do timi ye ne campaign no de kusase ni man proceed no de awom Dr. Duchum and so the campaign or say me ba mo kakra me year education me mess sanioma mamombo se Ghana no ye dinim je na e build on mine no Canada Japan akompreko ono so say me de me ba me de Ghana the northern sector me de be feed the entire Africa party for me ba mo na adwuma me de kan hwe mo ansa na makohwe obi fufuru bi akra ma na adwuma obi e kan asem. Now from the camp of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia yanka bianshem ya da sorry ya say akana ipe na nkofo si na ipe ye den ana o mo se hwe say yen no Ghana fo edi kan hu yen because ye di ka akoton Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e wo the 2024 election ye kokoton wo the 2024 election no onya vote in percentage ana ye 41.61%. 41.61%. Into meaning say aka kakreb no do 50% no utiti free ma aka kakreb na is be 9% bi enti no samusa de frank na ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se wondi NPP amanyoko nanim na onkonko pre akonya kase no emfama NPP a 9% pe because 41 dey e secured okan na Ghana fo bi say hey na munye serious on aka dey 9 pe manager safa ade no to so me aka 9 pe said do msi ye fly and the to ho no say no aka 9 pe saying atambe na okay wait 9 pe to take the party back to power debi wasam na aka na nye de nkofo started so omo trauma dwene and you say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e den pa na wo pa kire na there is a video omo kirem aka 9 pe no kakra o maye en kakra omo hia de asoso no yen kohwemra ne ye ba empanimfo a omo nso e preposition no ebi mo react ye de omo nso de e bebro yen hwemra sisi a
in 2024 we came close to go nearly 42%. Aka 9 pe. That's all that's left. 9% more to take this party back to power. We are on the path to victory. What the MPP needs is a leader who has already built a strong electoral foundation. A leader with proven ideas that can positively impact the lives of millions. And a leader with an admirable character. No distractions, no experiments. The work is already in motion and the path is clearer than ever. With your support again, we won't just contest, we will win for the party and Ghana. Aka 9 pe. Let's finish what we have started. Win with Bawumia. In 2024, we came close to the goal, nearly 42%. Aka 9 pe. That's all that's left. 9% more to take this party back to power. We are on the path to victory. What the MPP needs is a leader who has already built a strong electoral foundation, a leader with proven ideas that can positively impact the lives of millions, and a leader with an admirable character. No distractions, no experiments. The work is already in motion and the path is clearer than ever. With your support again, we won't just contest, we will win for the party and Ghana. Aka 9 pe. Let's finish what we have started. Let's contest, we will win for the party and Ghana. Aka 9 pe. Let's contest, we will win for the party and Ghana. Aka 9 pe. Let's finish what we have started. Win with Bawumia.
Instructions be a Jumana ni ashasiano. This year twas say ya your 41 be edan China da. Sa 49 41 ye kopre 9 and the ababa soso inti aka 9 pe. Asma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eni na chidu for don for omo kan nyina nie. Na asemi to ho a ena internal politics asem. NPP phone bi say hey na mo munye serious na mo ede campaign na mo run na sa no man said na nasum yeso an ne ho na mo de ba yo ho ana say slogan no asa ebi ni ba bia biem yes get connected we say akana ipe get connected we say akana ipe sesen na murefi logic we there na me honorable Kennedy Agyapong minim say man sheda nko school yi asendompem kakra me ko yi me de to aso adisada me ko abrochira na yi me yire ye na nko school me ko university kakra economics kura musua kakra so we are approaching me no me hweska na me gina na ska no sanam de makọ me business mo na makọ musuku nti minim say bank konta ene sa anoma we de ene logic de anka mo na mo ya de ho na nsema mo keken de me a man sheda nko school kura minim say yeah for based on wo critical thinking no logic reasoning just 2016 President Mahama he lost with 1 million votes obekaya me backdate ye amount the vote difference no into sa 1 million votes na President Mahama lose election to Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo no it taking 8 years and san was eba any who lose with 1.7 million votes. Simple mathematics. Mon frère Kwame Nasaremra. So on fan a crayon, no on fan in crata, no mamma simple calculation and for mammy. If 1 million votes is equal to 8 years, 1.7 million votes is equal to X. Hey, Yashe X at fucking X Nankasano, a new be Adam, X no, a new be X no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So Murray is one my 77 questions and yet find X. You heard that video in some messages here.
So why do you want to back and repeat? Obia, Udina kwa election. Now Yemia Cassia vote for President Akufo-Addo Dija will reduce 2.1 million votes. MPT4 Yakutuaba and Namadi Digenti. Now, Musa repeat the same lesson. Uncle National 1.7 million votes deficit. Tabena abeti obisi McNana betisi as obisi akanai. Akanai. President Akufo-Addo. The year 2000. First round only did at a month. 100,000 votes. Onya 49.3. He needed 0.7 plus 1 vote. It took him 8 years. In the Obisa 9%, which is equivalent to 1.7 million. Into how many years is it going to take you? How many years is it going to take you? Nesano kurewe yanka nchira yahu ni asako ye mistake. Eno dia media meka Obisa Mahama wako asaba. Mahama lost with a vote of 1 million. It took him 8 years. Obi lose 1.7 million there. Then you know analogy now. Look, simple. Me man could nweki. When go on you meeting here. If 1 million is equal to 8 years, therefore 1.7 million is equal to what? X. Find X. Find X. Yeah, and people like that. Ono ani post say Mahama atimia ko waba after 8 years wasa. Okay, good. So if you are using that analogy, Mahama or the 1 million votes deficit and a quarter year. And what the 8 years and attitude. Into what the 1.7 million votes deficit, you know. I have 3 years in attitude. And if Montua Monam, me a catcher of Monfort and the Agyapong, Mamma, will be saying, got to 16 years. Mesram. We need power. Obia, Obeba, now one team am free, a dubois in your bresso, anyone casa. Let us on camera correct. Obi start from President Kufuor, you know, a good mother conference, and then a cook a dubois will call a comedy vanka. Why? A Kufuor a dubois or once. Why? Because performance not any good. On your 31%, the President Kufuor, the buyer, on your 39.8. And he used the word affect or cosro in the money chance. And pass from 31 to 39 point something ascension or cosro. And yet man, the question only. But only pay our all country will say will be the 51 point something. And we need what but I call 41. No as I can ascension now who country. Because one yes a bit too me pebitrim. No my second chance. When you have somebody Canadian Japan right there, say Montrumano, na Yamana president, that MPP is power. What's the second chance? Second chance will take you about 16 years by its own figures. Dimede no kura na me catch them. Na se utuma mesua me. Asa na me kan na mo se monji masia moji manusi bomi. And then why na criticize Mahamas or the Ajuma ma NDC ni? Wanya Ghana ni? Argentina MPP from Kuwait. Obua sabre ya mutia. Party donti. Na tumi ba na ope bibia. Ya kachira zenye MPP ntini wa. Ope bibia ezeko online. Ope bibia recruitment. Na kutia 20,000. Meko takwa. Obi kurasa na dia 40. Takwa. Papa Bika Chem said, one could trouble because Niba Epe Soldier, almost 30,000. And then Mahama, Wama NDC, why you come to NDC for you? Because a new man or the man NDC for yes, you are yet democracy as a chain. British in America for the democracy by. Is that what they are practicing today? Which is equivalent to 1.7 million. Only D at not 100,000 votes. On your 49.3. He needed 0.7 plus 1 vote. It took him 8 years. And he will be at 9%, which is equivalent to 1.7 million. Into how many years is it going to take you? How many years is it going to take you? And the son of Kurewe, Yanka, near Sako, mistake. And not the Amelia Mecca. Obise Mahama Wako Asaba. Mahama lost with a vote of 1 million. It took him 8 years. Obi lusu 1.7 million there. Then you no knowledge now. Look, simple. Me manko nwechi. We go on here. If 1 million is equal to 8 years, therefore 1.7 million is equal to what? X. Find X. Find X. Yeah, and you can post say Mahama.
If 1 million is equal to 8, 1.7 million zero so say Mahama 5. 7 1 2 3 4 5 is equal to class 1 mental no sir no that's one tremio that's one treme because they are so there honorable Kennedy Japan will be breaker also on the simple analogy on the logic based on the can yes a sign be there and yeah if more less divide if less more divide you divide in yanko. Now a catch of fool if you say catch me say, oh yeah, you have been 13.6. Now it's a 13.5 years. Then you 14 years. I don't know. Adrebre. We a party mun sense. It's your baby. It's your baby. It's your NDC. It's your NPP. Even omo to omo ankasa party plan. It's me true baby. Na party for na person omo to omo. Edu before for buy. I'm go so dike. Apalo yenchi apalo hu ye de yokufu eja ano de wabefie bibia you okay. You see, these are things that happens when it comes to the internal politics. Untimi nkasa o ma na you clean so move it may involve your more intellectual discourse say na attempted DNA wetime wakami sembia memoir. I think they are very fair. Now, Honorable Kennedy Japan, just as I told you, he had a lot to say, and everything, or based on his arguments, or purchase a Sani Canada, Nanado, or no, 100,000 pay, I don't know here in 2008. 100,000, I don't know, lady, ya papa John Dramani Mahama. But a kobaye, on no babe D second, my papa baby D first, Atamos baby D first, the problem be ebro almost no opposition for 8 solid years. And son almost any opportunity about 2016, the same thing, and as I happen here. Intino, yan discussing Nioma, ye beat me or no Kennedy Japan, so what for Bana Manoa. I didn't know a party member or more Jumane, I didn't. Now then I cry used to trasa. I then Ghana has seen a today who say, especially about NPP moi, who say I and MPP America for democracy no more practice no, UK for the no more practice no, Spain for the baby dear ye practicing we are saying no. I say a bar MPP for the one of my imagine say one nyansa chain or more be introduce democracy the man. It's in a kwa by anybody. Won't say, yeah, phobia Jumaya say, yeah, they Ghana first, yeah, party first, or no Nyadi or Babesa, or no commanding numbers. Some man no chance na, and no Mubu who say yes, or no commanding numbers. Anwakutia Aquatia Mohunu. NDC for SNDC Atade, catch and say, send a party for 2 abanamana dia, or no bar. Obi me kisho say ombe me kisho say ombe to abandama the new patriotic party. This and many more and I know can wasem and he feels to say the party and as a section of party members shouldn't rely on this particular slogan. The moment you are not helping yourself and you are not helping the party. Mind you, anytime be a election anytime be a election you start free zero. You start free zero. And nothing as you call round offer. Obesa to country ni na foforo. The entire was 30 and say, Ebiana make kokua metia say, Metwabana bako. But you say round off, me make trust my bread. Into me time I may say Piaqua Kotoma NDC, and I may talk me Piaqua Kotoma GCPP, and I say NDC. So you have to come back, convince me, tell me the reason or reasons why I was stepping out. Now I'm quite exercising my franchise. Anytime Biano, you don't base your argument on past history. The there be an answer. You base an argument on history. Nemo you base your argument on your mind. You bet me and in your day anymore. Okay, Mose manager Nanka watch me at the B. Mamenche at the cross. Just say mathematicians know you multipanyasa. Frank Emery's Diaba. And so okay, let's also do the math. Now let V be the vote difference, and M represents millions. So if 1 VM is equal to 8 years, then 1.7 VM is equal to X. Dear Frank, calculating and say, or not so finding X. Now, Frank, yen X in area, no. Now it's a calculation, ya, and an oil, or yen be area, now it's a calculation 13 years, 13.6 years. I know there approximately 13 years, 7 months, 1 week, 2 days, 19 hours, and 12 minutes. Now it's a Frank, the mathematician, can see a pound, they were tornable, breaking it down. Eddie, am I come. And I know that most Ghanaians have a lot to say. Most Alex Amayao, Kasao Facebook, Alex Amayao, see, they should stop the insult, please. Very, very important, Alex. Very, very important. Amwafro Ebenezer, and so Facebook say, get connected. Was the Akana pay? Hey, I'll grow when you so pa. Now, lawyer Trobu. And so Facebook said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia won with 62% of his party support and converted that into 41.9% in the general election. Using the same conversion ratio, the equation becomes into also an equation. And so Abe says, "Yan solve why." Now I say, "Asam no, I can say doctor, a lawyer and so see and solve for why." Or also the Indian baby. I'm more for Ebenezer, yes. Also say I can't idea on who say a concept. Paul Akosa, Yadasi, pass or Tagu followers. Naza or Monshe, GhPage, RASH HOUR, Jumedians, YouTube and so on. And Nestina Body, and so can't be. Or say, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong talks too much. He's not a presidential material. Now, on the same Fatanokra, on the same material, say GTPDO, say Masme Shebi, say Udin Diana, or her material now. Debbie and Fatakum Precon. Bless Asari. And so say, bro, Michel, or say, ANPP, how long will it take us to wake up from our slumber and face reality? Let's stop that old archaic politics and be honest with ourselves and the people. And also say hashtag Ken for 2028. Now it's also very much connected. Ajiman David say, but don't talk about school. It's very important. Minimbe bia on also the nediano free air by ebia Ajiman Besaba no one me dear opese or treno ankasa. Abe Davis, as we are confused here in Milton Keynes. I also am very, very confused. Said the normal Sikono, or Moshe said the normal Siko MPP Nuna, or me are very confused. Felix Opon, and so can someone say on a last way before, or the Kennedy Agyapong will be sworn in as president of the Republic of Ghana on January 7th, 2029. Anna Alex Amaya say, please, floating delegates are watching and listening to the insult. Ain't no, Sanyo we na Anubia a train agent say, Yama politics no hunting. Yaman very clean. And also be a do be at them because your delegator, a business Abraham no say, we need to be a water na abako. Until when we come, let's speak to issues. Let's talk on the things that we will be able to do. And your man, you feel say you bet me aye in Shashaya, they to acquire investments, a bit media more about men. How I better so bit Mokute seeding infrastructure. You better then do send or on a send you bit media barbeca. Unemployment rate, you know. How are we going to tackle it? You know, some of national service and nanu ya one more near Jumaye, one more near Jumanye, youth employment, send ECIano. These are some of the issues. These are some of the important indicators. I was here, can't was them. So, Obia would say, Biano, any year, I say, these are some of the issues we should be speaking to. Now, I can't pay, let's get connected. Sando many slogan, so, but Mama Yen cancer no. Mama yen cancer na de beboa you know na what say ye ka ho asem and I feel say that is exactly what obia epeseba. More messages keep coming, Sam Obeng and so say no Ken no vote. Felix say I am connected. Hey na is asem no ayekesi o manager asem no ayekesi o edanu duru a ana ebe hu enche we just around the corner nyankopon nom ye o ma ya hoden no ma ye nkwa ni nyina ye witness bi the 31st of January 2026 Agyapong nkodo anwumre no na eja aba beduru am ye nyina ye hu ano. And still what qualifies one as a presidential candidate per the constitution? I am waiting. And because okay and still say I compare material and fatano kra or no material the material and obi busa say material no send here and city a president for no or mobile material and the hen and fama Kobe road the pie Kobe road which Kobe road is no comment on the ordinary ho said that be a be free Canada aba or banso a oh kronom kwan so afrancho for no montwe no oba sa side ho nyina ene dia ono so say oba on mo MP mumpo or the best mokon. Yes, I love when people say Ghana needs Ken Agyapong. According to Ennis Bonsu, Ghana don't need Ken. It's rather NPP who needs Ken. Ono so aka sempa o se nya Ghana kra ne hia Ken o hese de NPP party na se guna NPP party na nya kono eyo akono na boss enya kono NPP party ni si nya kono bako na eye NPP no ene hia Ken na se Ken ne ba ana bia NPP no animunyam kakra bebe mama asa omu bia consider man nyoma asa akinya no kakra ejo de enya Ghana kra ne hia na na se mpa se he na se sen scholar pani in school ni kasam nan to etrima o se akana ipe scholar pa be kan sam chen ya debi bless say I greet you most intellectual co-host medase more messages keep pouring in keeps pouring in now and Stajima say I am connected, are you? Hey asemi ya ekesi o mo ade Kennedy Agyapong call for no omo afre from hu no maba begu Facebook no so ana because Bawumia call for mon sorry o Dr. Dutum mon sorry o free SHS Dr. Dutum mon sorry o na the Agyapong mon feeling ana enti bebre ba bra na champo kan monte ana businessman business tycoon enti monte ne nka na munya Kennedy Agyapong ni Dr. Bawumia yo bra na champo ho ade na mo yesa Abe say Kennedy Agyapong ana cause confusion papa na nestina asem na obusami waba anka de achia mekura na nka mento bombe nestina ese ono de ama Kennedy ensa anye presidential material na say sisi mo de munya hwehwe ni mo na mkotoma Kennedy Agyapong motuma ni wie na say NPP fo nyina akopudu nachi no mo so kwaye hwehwe ni mu na 2028 nyame ya adom no mo toma na 2029 yes worry in na when na be first lady and na still see musamo enu enti no so papa ne presidential material no oso hwan na be first lady obusa ana get connected mo so kra mu ni madam asema na still na ka no minim ho hwe msramo me reading na dia wamo so enoma ekoso ewo the camp of NPP and on Felix Sasu can say if NPP elect Kennedy Agyapong as their flag bearer, I'll come down and vote for NPP. I swear. Greetings from Paris. Hey, na asam no aye kese o monya sure say eyi na mo ye de enye da na mo da honorable Kennedy Agyapong ne nkofo nya da na mo da omo say Ike Matewon Kapa also made the best candidate win. Of course, that is exactly what we are all hoping for. The best candidate must win. You know say say na NDC there enija baho omo hwe enyi sabe ko general mosquito na ni agesa general mosquito osre hu do onye no ozire mo hwe do mo sabe enkonko hwe papa chief of staff na ni age ohun de onye no eja na dare eja fifi kwete eja dare NPP into no nani age pa. But we are hoping say the new patriotic party they can come together as one family. No metinya bibia also one ye bia na come January 31st 2026 one etimatu one aba say beko honorable Kennedy Agyapong side say beko Brian Champon side Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Dr. Educhum ene ye papa Kwabena Agyapong no I don't know baby ebeko bia no. Yes, but trust us, of course, RASH HOUR GhPage TV say very intense na say enyoma ekonanimu a yenye opportunity no say any of these candidates better na say na ye interview say de be ya mo be hunu de won na adwene ni de won etrima why not ye be enti no so won so hwe na the camp of all these president omo flag bearers wo omo camper just reach out to us na yenje time ne no omo ntena say na ye hunu enyoma ewo omo trim na enyoma omo e de ma the party NPP no say de be delegates no e be hu dombe because mind you now the Ghanaian people omadwuma bio we the entire populace no and say this to yaba say nkofo ani adaho and anu ya akwatia hwede course na mani age because yenya NDC for almost say ye hu NPP for aba akwatia almost chiska ya chiska no ba ya nkoto aba ne mfa mo because ye nim 8 months dey ramahama ai and yenya NPP for almost say look adena mo ye ne nje ho mo ba mo chiska scan dey yaje but there is no way say yebema sika influence your vote baby aye adwene won ehwa na yebeto enti akwatia aye seat bi swinging enti no yemhwese dom si to aba no omo to aba no massively edema the parliamentary candidate owo ehwa asese no enimunyam hyepa na omo de ama no enti say Ghana for any it so normal day na politician no be sorry na politician aba be dadayin no aba be kan nsem na nsem ni nye deep na wontimi mayen intelligence bia ekwan obefa so obebu oman no ekwan obefa so obema menu mienu ya sitting standard of living no eye kama onya bibia asa amfa mayen a masa oba obepe bia atena ya bo ajo so ye skano a wunya ye na ode ba ye no bedi be di wi a ye nim bia ye beto ya abade akọ so good luck to all of them omonko no mo ntena omo no onum enhwe enye adwuma ni yie no omo ye adwuma ni yie a ba bia e wo so omo wini kono definitely eho ana delegates ebeto aba ede amomo na delegates ne nso nkai ehunu se oman na ye wo mu no eyo omo decision ana ya na influence obi o wa chire bia so de obekọ akoto enti no so mo abedi o mafu achi ene o kakra so omo ankasa selfish gains no obekọ akoto aba no se de omo pe no a that is it omo nye no se de omo pe so omo ye no at the end of the day de ebekọ bia no eye omo ene omo party asem mi gina ha say na machia enipa mienu me pesa me chia enipa mienu quick yes the Bristol consult abusa adwuma ba now the Bristol consult ka say fine number na the screen asa no ebia na akwaja no wo de kan fa number no kan na mfa adwuma ne mbo adwuma ba wo Dubai unya construction work abu unse me no mi pese etu kwan ye opportunities be bring na de etu kwan because etu kwan a anya hwe benya kakra e de abafie na yenso ya family etimi omo ho ntima hen ha omo kakra but ade a na mi ntimi ntu kwan pa titiru pa ene se ye kwei de adwuma na ye kwei hwan na ye koso e no so eho ana the Bristol consult ebam omo se mensu kra ye nya adwuma ma construction work abu nti e do ko Dubai no na wonya adwuma ye baabi a obeda enye problem sanso na so ni moto unim tripa wo de wo moto no twi okrum akwa ana wo de skills akese wo styles akese ye nya wo so mfa so bia na fine number na de frame WhatsApp ye adwuma bu Sanso na bibia o pese o ye yebema free medical insurance and nyoma aka de wo ho no yebe visa yebe processing because companies now are ready. They are just looking for workers. So once you pick the numbers on the screen, that's all contacting ya. Near process na near the amount kama. And so in bike tree, unim construction work here, unim motorbike tree for number on a free, near more free accommodation, near free transportation. Now for yen sound some free medical insurance, healthcare. Kama. Na koko ye adwuma, na kakra hye ho, fa bi brefi na efiefo nso ho enhinhan wo mo kakra. Aslen Fashion School. Abuza menom yenu. Yenim se adwuma bi a ye bia yenya bi ka ho a anke yepe. Skill eye pa. Book eye. Nemom se yenya san adwuma kakra e de attach bibia ye bia ho a eboayen ema ye multiple streams of income no yetim nyeska bebre de pese ye bia entina Aslen Fashion School se men control say just pick the numbers on the screen. Admission in progress. So oba ye be show how a obesi apam emman tade bia opese usua se de see fascinator ya ma hye de ko wedding parties fefe ni nyina be show ye wia ye be show modeling when je ho a ye be show batik making ye be show tie and dye ye show sa nyoma we nyina hwia na fe ye san so do watena classroom ni a show marketing ya show leadership ya show branding ya show nyoma wunyaka was skill no ho a na sa wote ho na wo de kokoye wo adwuma wo se difference wo ene papa no ene maame na wabobo no container wo nchen ho no wo se difference e wo mumu enti we de bra school ne enkyere wa de pam 1 year 2 years no wasua now when you skill no kama you we are graduation nice near amount certificate obetimi class ato school so de bia me catch say we nye apprentice na madam de na ukudro no pa I just walk for bucket ko nzuo 10 we are o de madam ba akọ school o de master ba akọ school akọhwe ame atete aduane ama no ansa na wo ba behwe e de pane ahoma akọhye pane nda binya sa na tie we ye do wotena classroom ni ato ye body in local languages no ene English ni bibia ye blend bibia kama se de be ya obete ase wo ye adwuma obetima ko evening school sa obetima so ko weekend school wo sua kakra so na pese wo polish ho a akonya no e wo ho e de mawa obetimi ayesa entifa Aslen Fashion School e number na wo screen so no na frɛ no na obeje wo fe so ye to so a I am very much particular about education. Now, education there, unia ihia, eyepa, obia, one way or the other, whether it is formal education, informal education, is very, very important. And to share, omen mono, yemfa yankoda edusuna India grow. The bia meka say step a ehu hia pa, awe formal education, eye yenu anketwa, omye teenagers aye omunya akunya no the true BC. Now, BC no basic education certificate examination. Afibia yatro. Wa o hwe minen so atro. Making wa kai wonsem grade 28 na we no asedanka nyame. Unsu nya grade 6 asedanka nyame. Ye nyina ye Ghana for. But no ani ejina so ne de akọ secondary school. Ni ejina no so e de akọ tertiary institutions. Ne nyina ye tinya ba ba ye nnwuma e de aboa amamada Ghana akọ nanim. Recently, I think about 4 months ago, and a union ketwa etro on BC. Now, otro BC no, nyame adom, results aba. Results in the buy and so no, yatete hunsen bebre. But then I want to focus on an expose bia aba. Now, this expose is talking about invigilators. Ye influence womu jisika. Ashe ama union ketwa as young as they are. Some of them are even 11 years old. They be 10 years old. They be so ebi obi won so when you na be 17 18 na just ono kwa no wan ko school ntem na say nnua no nketwe etro BC na vigilators egisika ewo envelope akese headmasters headmistress omo emankora yi edisika ba na o magege na o mo dia man vigilators said be o ma invigilation no aye memremre dia mankora yi na e ma homete anam se me pese me no ye nkyere ya adwene ho ntu de enkohwe video na ye mra ye ba na edi ho nkomo kakra bi.
At the Derby RC Exams Center, On the first day of the examination, while preparing exam materials for candidates to commence writing, invigilators were invited by the supervisor to a meeting with the headmistress of the host school, Derby Avenue RC. She announced a daily 60 cedis gift for each invigilator for the duration of the examination.
We said we have exactly for you 60 cedis a day, it is 50 Ghana a day. Our host we decided to come to this. So 60 Ghana, should I give it to you or we should be making it every day 60 Ghana, every day 60 Ghana. So that you know we are stated for you for the week because we are public schools.
So we would like to pay this daily. Yes. What is it?
So after the bank, you bring it.
Yes.
Candidates were also instructed to give their invigilators money at the end of every day's examination. At the St. George's Anglican Basic School Exams Center, payment was made in bulk. The supervisor handed envelopes containing 400 cedis to each invigilator.
GS has not paid. It is WAEC that pays this money to the candidate because it is factored into the fee that is paid from the state to us to relate to the invigilators and supervisors. So any payment that is made in the course of the examination to an invigilator, a supervisor, is illegal. It is not coming from WAEC. WAEC does not pay money in the course of the examination. We don't do that. You finish and then you submit your claims and then they are worked out properly and then the money is sent in bulk to the supervisor and then he in turn would also relay same to the teachers who took part in the invigilation.
Not many schools wrote the final paper, so for the centers investigated, the exams ended on the 17th of June 2025. Days earlier, candidates at Derby Avenue were informed to prepare financially for an offertory called the Asada Offertory, which will be collected before the start of the final papers at the center. This offertory was meant to thank invigilators for their assistance in the examination. On the morning of the final paper, the invigilator who announced the Asada Offertory the previous day, who later got the nickname Sir Asada, would move from one exam hall to another with a box for collection of the offertory. Candidates were asked to pay 5 cedis or above. The total amount collected was shared among the invigilators. Each invigilator received at least 60 cedis as their share in the unspecified total sum raised in the Asada offertory.
How much is that?
Final papers at the center. This offertory was meant to thank invigilators for their assistance in the examination. On the morning of the final paper, the invigilator who announced the Asada offertory the previous day, who later got the nickname Sir Asada, would move from one exam hall to another with a box for collection of the offertory. Candidates were asked to pay 5 cedis.
Side of BECE. Abuja, it's very, very unfortunate. Say on mine now, I try to building on. You're building on this note. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Now, me who video me rehopa because kitten 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, minimum age. Now once and I will show BEC. But I know say most of you are 14, 15. I am a bit more because of one or two reasons. Any number so to the way you are so crown be 17, 18. Only no many fees are. And you want and cranny being so ye jumpy omo. Boha with my dear pa into once 10 years, 11 years. Recently, you won't be to Obeko Secondary School, no about 12 years, Obeko Secondary School, no 11 years, no 13 years. Now I'm cranky to a way. Extra BEC. Now yes, show on them. So one first camera. Be able to be a 5 cities, 10 cities, 20 cities. Yaje, Eddie Shimama invigilator, same invigilator on 1 day. Mentiasie. Aden na yes say or minus are. And you see, these same people, these same leaders now more no down crana no school no. Na se da sorry. Na se womo te say pani bi a oye MP anase pani bi oye minister wa charter flight wa kakoda hotel bi $900 a night $1,000 a night and obi a award contract de ama na yera na se nipa na sa ato na se nipa na aha na ni no o kan bi gu pani no so sa ni mpanimfo and politicians sade we pa education minister otene baby when so wa hyehye ne oma kama oni GS for atena say omunim so omde ne oma to akwam yenko ya ade no yenyankra no so hwe na nyehwe hwe de headmaster ne head mistress for GSS hwe dwumadi omudi hwade a wono moye and you see omo headmasters ne headmistresses na ebimo bebre na ye pa omo so na wokọ asori a study we omo me ye corrupt say no omo na wokọ asori a omo hold positions akase wa asori bonso ya asori secretary or ya asori treasurer or ya asori then na omo na oye harvest committee chairman harvest committee chairperson ni e sankofo ya but to the upper my politician ba ko ho asem mmra ne enka wo de beka ka preach sa 5 cities ne 10 cities ne 20 cities na wo jin kwara we mo so mo fa man vigilators no you are accepting the fact to say one kasa no one supervise a ma won kwada no wo teacher for na nkyero ma de asema wudi kan ka kire no ti wo wadwuma no we ni kan kwara anyi ne yie na mo anim na deda camera mu mu defense ye den mo excuse ye den. And investigative journalism there, I would want to believe, say, before this video came out, omo consulted mo, omo de tremo, omo jemo more reaction to it, and it is very, very unfortunate. Now the who pa say, in as much as say yeah corrupt no, yes also trem krano bribery, yeah trem krano corruption. Teacher ni bako, say na krakete any negotiate iska on fanto box no. Oni ni negotiate ye grumina no ye na start come. So this kid doesn't see any wrongdoing bia on this particular issue. Omo hwe wo ho. What you say? So please, yes sir, we have a long way to go and we are building a country. Ye build a country ye nuanum etukwan kwa mono ne ebe ya akono say future na kakra da enim ye wono bebe fie na omu nyina bebo ame abuild ye build the country a ye nuanum e Ghana ebeka say identical na osim tukwa akokotena manane because o man ya building ye I was say my systems na strong I was say my systems ni mu yedu but ye start say na say the start ye nuan keto no so a akra na odebeko secondary school of secondary school odebeko tertiary. So go to these tertiary institutions, go to our secondary schools. Ubon say yes, say betre exams secondary schools no. Omu go telegram or say you know. Cause omu nyine pe leak right from the JSS no. Ya programming adwene say so when you leak paper won't mean tro. Meanwhile so no ya kire na de no ene na revise aka kire no say de actual classroom no revise no eno a na yesete e de aba beto anim enti se wunya abotre no osua de ama wo na eno a na beba ye nsesa hwewom de ebesesa na ye din keke ana ebesesa. So once you get the understanding now say eno a na beba de a okotra wa obetimi atro. But no, recently there was a video out there and some females were complaining bitterly say the kind of things they are exposed to with JSS any secondary school senka omu nyina na etimanya kokodro abeka kire a anka say ne nsa ka kire and then one more can they are all saying say some of our teachers say memo say mao omo de score high score no omo de ada omo ubon say omo o ma me mia ba ko a o ma me sewu ba ko a o ma me yewa yi ba ko a me mao e bia 80 me mao 70 akora no onsua de ubon so okose ho na say amo ba ko na say abo ba ko say wia na say amano 70 no pass no de kufie ni papa nim so wa ya ade ni ma nim so wa ya ade obekwa ko tro BC no na age no ho entino sa akora we to defend sa akora we no I was say ye man tua bibi secondary schools de ekoso ano no entino ekwaya ya start a programming krana dwene no schools ni bi enye and we have so many schools almost so yeah there And me who a certain post one school be me as a refi come bo school ni din na ma bomb baso was ade na me who ye no. Do you know say sometimes when these kids finish school na some results never quickly who say I yenya 100% aggregate 6 yenya aggregate 7 on 150 aggregate 6 on 24 your lowest cry 08 na FFF this school oma yin kama ana omo de ato omo students I think say best 3 best 4 refeeding come bomb abaso 08 I think say 09 and 10 genuinely who ya who say yes oma ho den no na school no appreciate enkura no effort no mo post nkura no say grade 8 grade 9 grade 10 and grade 11 also so oma come yaman nkura na for my den control exams no yenim say nkura no munim ade e ma mumma ye underestimate the intelligence of these young ones see any opportunity ni o matena 15 minutes kra na ni etie nsem o mo kan you realize say they are extremely intelligent so please yes remo headmasters binom headmistresses binom momwaye na adwuma no yenye ye na adwuma no enye kama na nkura no nso no omunya the best of foundation amonka isi nyina ekokọ secondary school yi ye nkofo ane no mo class o mo degree 6 na bai o mo degree 7 grade 8 grade 10 ane bai enso san nkofo no ye na enya 32 ye na enya 35 ye enya 23 adum binti ye nya sa school ni bi ko ye ne omkotena class no ye yetimi wie mana san nkofo no ye yi omwadi because of academics na identity proprietors monso mu role mu be play ye bestre mu nyina yenhwe na yenye de ese efata. Now ye free hono I want us to touch on men can say the other day that Lumba 31st August and ye that Lumba 1 week fe Accra na nyame adom nkranfo Ghana much rodo much say Charles Kodufosu ye generation idie senye Ghana if we say Ghana share Ghana simple dia ye generation idie much say oye the biggest musician na Ghana enya e generation we na Charles Wuachiri said the amamre ene amane e kire no na wo say yedika di na otweda na ewia ya peda a ebe na yi no kre nkran ana woni na busua ewo tie di no 1 week ewo nkran emra esefatem no ye di data ye be na yi na nkasa ebe ba betudwa na definitely eno no beba so ewo kumase na so many people were there the likes of Sarkodie on ere for the kokoye musicians bebre ekokoto dan asamoanom politicians na nado danko akufuado kum chacha was there politicians about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kennedy Agyapong was there so many people because that Lumba there no you be there inti ekokoye man efe now one person ono so na opechals kodu fusu asempa ono so ekobi esa akwa je mic tro nyom e de share ne papa animonyam eye ye nua Broda Sammy the nation worshipper my goddess okokoye man efe but then after the performance no nem komo bebre ana ekoso e de enkomo na ekoso me wo video bi wa hase a me pese ye hwe no quick wo stage a wo performing that Lumba nyom no okay say video ni nya ready a okono oni awuraba bi na koye say awuraba na oni ne koye no mpamcho wo hwe video ye da so ya ono ne di nachi yes Broda Sammy the ordinary kan no kokoto nyom that Lumba 1 week ni nti ono na say o the backing vocalist so in the side single so in the co-single we don't know but after the performance instead of people talking about Broda Sammy performance because you don't want to perform here adumakunya mechemu nyina ya papa omunyina performing instead of people talking about Broda Sammy performance and how good the performance was you know focus ni nyina ewo obana won ne call you know and hard drink kakra because look Broda Sammy one a gospel musician I know say on so born aso right or born left you know Sa discussion ye di kan ye dada. Na nse ya na Broda Sammy ankasa kra ne ma me free ma ye 1 week jan so ye yi. Broda Sammy nto no wo sie ni ma me kra nche. But is this right? Ye busa. And I know so you are going to drop your comments on in the comment section. Is this even right? People are saying, say, now Broda Sammy, call legend, but say Charles Kodufusu, ne 1 week, no akwa perform ya. Lady no ho fe pa, no doubt about it. O hwe ne nim, ne ho fe. O hwe ne body, na ko pa chana. But at had not say, you being a gospel artist. Any how na was ye na worm, na we na basa, apai na tadie, ema hu ne sra de ko ne sre mu. Now sad no ko gina stage. Now so ni mu no order dan ho, say de no si ye no ho stage ya. Broda Sammy. Senka we a high life artist bimpo. And I senka hip life we bia. You better say because in baby free ba. But say de see on your man. Onye sure say one shada man me celebrate that lumba. Na wa ba say ba bejo fans. Section san nkofobika. Ento mo busa say eh right ana. Ade my God is ye. Krom hey inti ye. Yanka bibi nkyere na na asem yanka bibi nkyere no. Fa wo comment eto comment section ni mame. Na mi hu bebia wo wadwen pankasa ejina e wo Broda Sammy ade ya waye ho. Ye wie ye no. Ya san so hu another video trendy. Ana ya se de video biem. O se Broda Sammy. Ana ya se ade Broda Sammy aye den. Na o se momra mehwe obi a pampana come and see you. Ana ya se ade ye ko hwe ya Broda Sammy na ne swag ejina so. Ana wo sadu oba kro ye. Asaba be jina and again. Wo hwe na sister nyame a chana de na Broda Sammy to no nyomo a wo de aba. Na wa ma sister yi dan ho. And wo hwe comments a wo ase a people are not appreciating his voice. People are not appreciating Broda Sammy's talent. People are not even appreciating the song Broda Sammy is giving us. And you don't appreciate it. Rather, the focus is on the lady. And as a year confirm, say, oh, and yet the Nankofo kika, say Broda Sammy, and yet that the lumba, and wo koko. Share any munyam 1 week ase na emom no ye no kokoye na agenda no ene ne kwan so no Broda Sammy de wo ye ni jai sani bi kika. Now section of Ghanaians and so say Kasim say Broda Sammy adia say ya abrusu ye ti kroma na aka kire say o pese okoko bosho of Vienna ya ka say jai sa ade na wo ye no Broda Sammy say no bibia beka bia. My God is our explanation wo ho say mekọ ho na makoto nom na bia ho na metokra metima twe akra edi amerade yanka bia nshim maka na somade hu asem wabobọ ya no say wabọ say wo mo ye say ye denti e yo no anasem enkofo kan no so wasem afedi ewie ya tumpus ana Broda Sammy de man yo kakaka. And now Ghanaians are saying say Broda Sammy ayeye omo pese omo appreciate your talent no. Omo person more appreciate say the usi tonum. Omo person more appreciate the gift and yankopon the amount. But so what the machine say backstage didn't say omo betima focus so. Enti wo twa omo banyamim ana say o mama to suntu dia. Sa na Ghana fo bisa. Ebi kra say 99 no ya kra na wo se o maami. Ananka obi ba be yesa ana wo de distract ade no. Ana focus ni nyina free wo na ye ba be jawa yie eso. Ana nipa na de be je ne fans na nkufu to di na chi na ye ma nipa no e be da no ho 3 sister anka wa e be yode nke be yofe. This is what Ghanaians are saying. This is what Ghanaians are asking. Minim dia won so wakafa ho. De wakafa ho bia no. Again, I know say you are going to drop it in the comment section. Say de be ya e be hu be bia wankasa wonso gina e Broda Sammy issue no ho. Sammy twaso dia enra something happened enra okay so then no date say yes on the 4th of September around 1 p.m. Ghana time Ghana fo nyina menim say wotena TV ho men so metena TV ho obi a tena TV ho because near Blasters of Ghana e kwa akobo against Chad na abusuya a World Cup qualifier yakwa akobo Ghana ye jide ni say AFCON because so God willing next year yan qualify in World Cup ne die ye bo US the United States of America yɛbɛbɔ Mexico ne yɛabɔ Canada nti 3 countries and they host 1 World Cup. Ghana for bebree say omo visa e Blasters wo enti no omo ni option we yen negotiate mon hye na mon qualify na yen konkoje visa ne yen konko support mo because akwantu na no enie. Oh yabo bi yabo against Madagascar yabo share 3 yabo bi against Mali yakwa away yako share 2-1. Oh yabo bi Chad ye Accra Ghana ha yes no 5 yabobo bi a Comoros bi entimi anhye no Central African Republic yabobo bi ya hye bia but no ade na hu hia the internal 4 September 2025 game na na yebo against Chad na hu hia pa and say 1 yenya sa 3 points no na say Monday yebo against Mali na say nya 3 points no e wo da Accra Sports Stadium a o say Ghana ko World Cup intina Ghana for nyina nim so oh we dey chat na to yamana for the first time in so many years Ghana ye mama mathematics bia Chad there ye hye boys no wa sim park no so kra na ye de omko a ye betima hye Chad ye started ya in the 17th minute ana Jordan Ayew at the first goal no tomb or the tomb abusua Ghana ye de obi energy even though na working hours ya boy bia say chances ya. On the 89th minute, hu de ana Chad eteka no ya na anwene ho da na ye ball ni wie no e de asem ana coach Otuado eka ye nkonkoti de coach Otuado eka ne ye ba ye wonsem ka.
So, yeah, very disappointing. Just 1 point for us. Yeah, not easy for us to play. Yeah, on this ground in the heat, but we have to take it. And I think we came in well to score the first goal. Continue to dominate. We created a lot of chances, but we are not sharp enough to use them. And yeah, for us, unluckily, I think the first shot from Chad, which hit the target, entered the net. It was a deflection. But this is football sometimes, you know. We have a lot of chances. We could have killed the game before, or we must kill the game before, but we didn't do. And they have one big chance. I think there were some wide shots from Chad, but other than that, there was no big chance and one deflection in the goal. And yeah, really, really disappointing for us. Yeah. Maybe I want to congratulate Chad for getting the point. For sure.
Il souhaiterait féliciter l'équipe de Sao pour leur performance.
I think they got great support from the spectators.
Et aussi, voilà, les supporters, la sortie des Tchadiens, qui étaient là pour soutenir cette équipe du Tchad à jouer vraiment à leur avantage.
And I want to thank you everybody for the fans, how they welcome us in Chad, our days in Chad.
Gratitude à tous les Tchadiens qui les ont reçus, qui les ont accueillis ici, ils se sentent très bien. Did you underestimate Chad first before starting the game? Because he has seen that IU with your boys, they try to lose time playing ball. Maybe do you think, did you tell your boys that 1-0 is enough? Did you neglect Chad? No. I think surely we want to have ball possession. I think it's very difficult to play on this terrain when it's not watered. We can't play fast, so it's a disadvantage for us if the pitch is not wet. And the boys, surely they play in Europe, they're wet pitch, they can play fast. But the pitch was very slow for us, so it's difficult to outplay the defenders. But also, I have to say, Chad did well in defending, and they didn't allow too much chances. And for me, the most important thing is the 3-4 good chances we had. We have to score the second goal, you know, to make our opponent weak and also mentally weak and us strong, you know. But we didn't use our chances. And like I said before, in football, sometimes like that, if you don't use the 3-4 good chances you have, sometimes you're unlucky and you'll get one. All right. Chad plays very well than Ghana. Is it because of the pitch? Because you have stars like Ayu, Williams, or all those big players that play?
So, at the end, I can't say we played excellent or we played well because it's a draw. The result is everything. I know. If we would have scored 2-3 goals, he would talk differently. I know. But as again, respect to Chad for good defending. And I think, I don't know how many corners we have. We had a lot of corners. We did nothing out.
1-1 Chad. Yenya berry. Now post-match conference no the course no. Na otwadon so church ni nsemu. Okay, can say bebre na ye try say be keep possession and about ni deflect and pitch no so den. Okay, can say bebre o hwe ye nua be man Henry Asante Twum or to na so I confused. Chad onya point against any country. But Chad it mean 1 point against Ghana and then na so wini and so catch our stadium. Winner me nua ba na ba na mo. And so edidi di ho nkomo. Na ono de o se coach no onji ni nida na me ya se me kan asem ya na ba na mo kan ye no o se coach no wabon
just it's man management. Now they want me to talk. No. Man management. Okay, man management. Me commentary baby because say players no na be nanti or pitch no so omundwane. You're a coach for crying out loud. If you see a player being lousy, what do? That is why you come up with a squad list. How many of them? 26? 26, right? Yeah. That's the squad. Yeah. And see 11 penny na pitch no so ana
wa bon papa ni player management samonye bibia you gina pitch no so a wonim de warrior because no be a bobo no what me say players ya so my lousy like no uncle can cry any na wontimi enyi we mfrim emfa we nkoshem emma Kenya mmam na wo hwem na ntie sa no onum gina pitch so sa na de onum pa no onum ye how na wontimi nka bibi mfa ntroma masa sikana ye di tua no tens of thousands of United States dollars and ye di tua winning bonus crown no winning ya na nkanya asem ketwa per diem ye cover accommodation meals sa no ma we nyina na so kokoye sa de we dia wabon papa. But then you see on my no ye drew baby football and football people again they keep disappointing us. And I feel say minim say Abraham ba be drew Ghana omo do omo nsre boniface pa. Now gone are the days obon say yeah no more ba ka kire say football no be ehunu bo na football no be ehunu bo nso group here o me chade obi ahye no. But ebinya mpanimfo be ka kire say football no be ehunu bo enya no kre sa analogy no enya no kre because Argentina for omo anaselo omo je World Cup obi ehunu bo enade na chade nkoje World Cup ana say limit on kre to Africa obi ehunu bo Argentina chade nkoje AFCON ye de obi ehunu bo wo ho ana Comoros no ache no ahye. Yes, obi ehunu bo Comoros obetima je AFCON ontumi nje AFCON ye bebo AFCON no bebo Cameroon for ya Ivory Coast for ya Cote d'Ivoire Nigeria for ya Ghana na say ya akwadwero anka Ghana for ye yenya Egypt for ye yenya na nke beje AFCON no what you say enti sa obi ehunu bo ne ye dada ye ho ye no ne ye kan de ye di nunu ye ho e de sere e ma ye ho taye kwa ye nya isa de no. Again, as professional as they are, what is the code telling us? Saying pitch no so den enti den na nya asem na esi Ghana ekobo Chad ye nya moye na coach started complaining pitch. Hey, who Kudus, who Jordan Ayew, who Pate, players akese who Benjamin Asare, player akese say obo Accra House of Folk, player akaka say ye kwa kobobo who Kamaldeen Suleiman, hey Salis ye nya mo bo won Chad kobobo was started complaining pitch. For where? Sasa we be see when. And then bu ho bon fiansa. do complain pitch into we the card there two teams that pitch and so the into players ni enter no muntu mrika no pitch corner na so den no ye ball no 17 minutes she go ye start game na ye bo first 16 minutes na ye hu se so den ye boy ma pressure she go Inaki Williams omune na pitch no so bi enti yetimi bobo we she go and Antoine Semanyo na ye bo wie ni ye she go ni wie ni relax ejina faako e pass ball et say the ball three side football bi four side football bi as obi antum rika obo ni mbie mu a ye wi aye sesen na pitch no so eden na time wa na Gideon Mensah ene na nam left wing ho no left wing back ho na no nam ho a no de ball so na echeche no ye ne de wan hunu na wontibe nyini mfrim time na Jordan mo na nam park no so no wan hunu edru ba bi kudus ball no woje a se wo yia fo bi so wato no ye no wan hunu Semenyo Inaki Williams mo wan hunu. What is this? This is embarrassing. It is very embarrassing. Yekoka mo say na Ghana for nkwa ana ye hwebo ana ye kambo asandodo ana ye nanka ye pen mienka. Now yama adwuma na ye den because we just needed to win against Chad. Obi ahye no. Chad ani ahye no 5 goals to 0. Na Monday yahye Mali ekwa we ko say no 2-1. Now what my Ghana for kra ba mu bu say yakoshe no hori to no so betima be shen. And Mali they say ono so ye na adwuma yie because ono so abo wini uhia no abo Comoros nso say ba bi obechi bia no ogu ani mu ase and say then na obeye instead of accumulating 6 points out of the 9 possible maximum points no now they are qualifying no wetima je wa home na ko experiment other players in the last match no one ma adwuma na yedin. Now you need about 7 points to qualify for the World Cup. Aden yes sir. Otuado yama coach bia chance no Otuado chance there yama obi papa enti say criticize wa e wo so hu say chance na e dey amount yama obi a bi sa wo na Avram Grant dey na amfa anya no okruma enso Avram Grant okodi say e dey na kwesi apia yemfa anya kwesi apia chance e dey ama obi na e dey ama kwesi apia mo because you hu say efe no hu say what take risk and what do buy. Now we trainer scout tools so ye then there ain't no omo pese omo ye bibia ma o succeed said the way on beka say now ye the right man for the job but it seems say omo fa oduma no go mani ma asedodo finance form na ye the right selection we ye the right selection na say in the course of play omo mobo ni ye now feel say we selection no players now we wo omo no wo omo egu ani mu aso omo nyini ye a masa meme mo first half ni ye ni pani free. I best send this signal out there. Ama the rest of the players no want to bench now say Kuchito say na niabre because Nejuma on the line. Kudus 1-2 Mirika coach for ba best free Kudus o. Jordan 1-2 Mirika mobo na coach for ba best free no. Kalibi Renji 100 don ho mobo na coach for ba best free no. Na where? Sa players ya anyo mo ho mobo na yibe ready. Enti also save you adwuma. Nye na yen kamum. Yenhwe ni mu say Ghana versus Mali yenhwe de bekwa akosi enim Ghana versus Mali say Ghana betima win say Ghana be draw say Ghana be lose ye no so ma me nte wonka e comment section nim drop it o score ma me correct score na me hwe say bibia e be ye kama man jam person kam chian kofo kakra o say ha adwen a ti ma me chian kofo kakra Sammy Chianko for Bakumuni and Sebi. Quick. Mr. Tia Mamini Kanchia Basilia Construction Service Limited. Basilia Construction Service Limited. Now, we are into real estate. Adanya papa, adanya kesie, wokrum na yen and yesie. Yesin so you use the right materials and ye this year. You make sure say normal kum, iron rods akum, cement akum, and normal akadia e disi fie bia ye. Sounds na edan hu dwumadie bia ye ntie general construction. Ye building development, project management. Ye sounds here design building service. So the medical culture we into real estate and a concrete product and so no. ye dimuntinti my pa what's the dine up so ye renovation o ye remodeling kakra enso wo ho a ye dwuma pa ye no no ana wo pe labor service pa nso a ye no nso ye professionals enti no ye premium service ana ye de be ma wo opeso no ye dim komo ntenten fidie no so a ye email address ana the screen so no san so na opese wote enka wo phone so na hu se sebe ye nyankofo yi a ye ya ne agye nkofo sika ne ago ye de adwane im so a ye numbers ana the screen so no obetimi afa offering na wo WhatsApp yen na wo text yen ye on standby ye beje penani anu edi nkomo ntenten ba bia wo dan ni sibia ye workers Dawson ye be hwa aba ni aba ba ye estate no ye ba ye project no ama na ye kama pa enti no for numbers in any Basilia Construction and Service Limited any enkomo 3P garlic mixture abusa yare Dawson mean so unim say yare Dawson but 3P garlic mixture ye nim garlic so mfa so ntino ye de garlic ane ye de akeka enuban bi ni nrobi ane ye de aye aduro kama ana FDA fo agye atum ana ye de aba adwa so na de eye nie unya nyare ye kra no start no onoma immune booster e de ma onkwamo no ebe kenyan no yare bia ye se unity wo system ni ma na wo immune system no na a fight yare no enti 3P garlic mixture ade ba ko pa ye no wo ye no ni free ho a wa odunso ten na odunso bebre no wardrobe a 3P o blood pressure etesen e wo sorododo 3P o sorodo on 3P onsa na 83T woda so na 83T 3P asthma na e wo so no eno nso 3P Bawumensis unhu ni yie bonse etwaw na ye oya eno nso 3P o pedodo otu a mo nkran no asempa aba ye wo Kingswalk Herbal ana Kufsam Herbal okosa shop ya ubenya bebre no otu ho Kumase ye wo Dani Herbal ene Kolinak Herbal ye no nso opedodo otu obenya ho ye koho a ye nuanom am ho wezo ye wo Albert Sam Herbal ubenya dodo otu ho sanso na Kofodua Flowers ye nuanom am ho nyina ye chiamo mo pedodo otu ho no nso no ye wo Gapson Pharmacy ene Ohene Nana Herbal ena yewo afiason best do door to door eboyi nyina yenkaye se afia asun enchekura yenim se mu nyina mo ba be hihamo neoma gu box mu ne ade na mo de abagana mo ne mo adofo mo ba be ton mo de briefie afia asun best do door to door shipping services say mo ne yen enya adwuma nie baby a wo UK bia no friend o friend a onioma ne ye be ba ho ne ya ba be fafiri ufie o pona no pe ye fa ne arese de wasi package no wonye ni ya be ko ne asa kwhye ne yie ne amamu aye den na ye de sinsuo so de afro shen aeroplane ne de aba na aye kama ye ban so a baby a wo pese ye de ko no ho ne ye de be ko so pese ye disi ba bi nso no obi ba be fan so a woni problem ba wo pese ye de ko ba bi a se ye wo GhPage uso kokuma ship sneakers na shirt ene neoma omo de bebrem no wa ha se kama ye adwuma hote 100% record ye ne ye adwuma ye breakages bi anim accident bi anim insurance cover neoma ye neoma ma ho ye eda ho ye fe enti no fa numbers ye da screen so na WhatsApp yen ana se friend mo UK number na da ho no mo hu mo nso mo Ghana number na da ho no wo Ghana so na wa personal shopping so a friend na chere neoma a ope na ye nso ye hu shops a ye be kwa ye be ye sa neoma nyina na shipping kama na ye de abrow Zion View Construction Services. Abusa yesidan. Your years of experience. Enti general construction there. Ye de mufua. Ye be page free foundation no. E de akọ lengthen no. Ni aye na kama aboso ahwa me apenti ye bibia. Monso aya na modan ubonse for one or two reasons. Ne ho frufru. Ye ho adwuma ye treaty damness no. Ye treaty pa ma ne kama. Epoxy floor ye ho adwuma ma ne ye fe yensa no ofe pa eba Italian graffiato nso a yensa no ofe enti fe number say wo screen so no na free na ba bia wo bia no yenhwe ebi kura betima ma advice ebi kura won start project no but location na opesa wo your project no o free na o ka kire yan ebitima ma advice because Ghana ha yakoba bia tinu say the landscape no esitie na ya hwe na develop project no ama wo hu a no say project idea emiti me ankasa me standard ene me class ewo society no emu mamencha Lizzie tomato mix abusa aduane ayede aduane wa ope aduane a ope no ne deso no etese de me pem aduane ne deso no Lizzie tomato mix now uye stew uye soup bebia ohia tomato paste ede aye bia no yen ane ede abadwa so ye de na ye authentic ye de na ye papa ye de esamu frafram ye nkosesa akala bia amfa wo no na no so mate FDA for ene na ne nama tomato paste akese bia wo kruma sei se omo kwan omo fa so omo ye adwuma no enyenyenyenyenyenye tini ye see ye FDA agyatum fa number na the screen so no o fa numbers na frame dodo a wo pay to bia ka kire ye ntro ba bia ye wo ne bra ne ba be fa nneoma no ne ye ntete so ma ne kokoton ne nya wo mfa so se de be ya wonso adwuma emu ebetre sanso na ankwankra wo de ye aduane so very very healthy, very hygienic oma enim de no ompum den nyina so ebewie peye nti me kanfo Lizzie tomato mix ede amount makanfo Lizzie tomato mix amount na me kanfo Lizzie shito emfa amount shito de shito fantastic shito a emu hwam unse shito bu ho a utimi kokoto se na se shito de mantense sa wa impo shito e mante monko ewum ano shikama yenu anu amoko secondary school yenu anu amoda boarding house yenu anu amoko training college university muhia shito he say gone are the days na afi ibon se shito kon kwanchen ni aye shito basa na de amount we de ya FD ajatum se eye papa ni bia anunso ede ana ye de enoma kama ana entunya protein ne enoma bi wo mu a wangasa obon se ebiewa adwunu ma onim de no enso kwa akiri pa nti eba no menni ne kwa sanso na wo secondary school na akokojo ya am na mendi ne kwa wo hyeto ho ton bebre fagu boxum na fako school yenso ye wo fie no ye betima ton bebre na de agu kitchen ye ma free school ba be pon adwuma wo bedru fie wa bre eno ansa wo ti bia wa ye bankui no wa yi fish no wa hitina de aka ho na ye kama se de be ya abusua no nso eni ebeje ho pa Koda herbal tea now ejano boys is sum girls is sum sanso na entoa mu nyoma no so ye num bia but on say bibia ye ne wiase no asunsunso anso ho enuane a ye di ebi high liver no papa drinks ayenum ebi high ye mu nyoma no high papa but Koda herbal tea say this is the time one bibia odi ko mu bia no awose wunya ho akade a wode beka no se de be ya ebe samfro system nim na impo ade na ko mu no se enye papa ebitima kwakọ horo system nim na ayi de enye papa ni nyina afim na wonso wetima nya wa ho ode na wetima tsena asase so e de ache enti no se wo abrochiri na bia wo pay herbal tea bia ye wo eBay tudoko eBay you can just make an order na bibia ayekama sanso na wo Ghana ha se bia wo Ghana ha bia just contact us o contact ya your numbers go screen so ye behwe na ye deliver bia ma anase wan kasa nso obeba na oba betu na wo de akwakoye wadwuma nso a wo de bekwakoye wadwuma enti fa numbers ya e wo screen so no Kumasi de ho Accra de ho sanso na ye wholesale e de ho ana wo pedo don so ye wo baabi nso a outlets nso e de ye products ni bi asisisisi kofa bi na nom na hohoro system se de be ya won so obetimi aye healthy man just say Rapaholic nso ba wo na yi no ho na ye mfanto so Rapaholic yes this September is a homecoming of Rapaholic 27th of September at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Now tickets in the same net here. Obetima visit your website www.rapaholic.com www.rapaholic.com and now say offer of phone no dial *714 *666 hash *714 *666 hash networks ni na no it me ayo purchase now all your purchase na say net here ebia na ope ujinyame purchase ticket ebia na ope akofna ticket ebia na ope de kika ka ho ni nyina jinyame ticket no aye regular no 100 Ghana cedis sounds na VIP ticket 300 Ghana cedis VIP ticket 500 Ghana cedis ebi nso a won so oba no one boys ne na eba one girls ne na eba ebia mo ye group mo pese mo nyina mo tena se na mo one space na mo nya mo convenience na mo hu se ohene na mu e perform e sa akode e de tro na op table so a fresh number way 020 799 0296 020 799 0296 na enhye bia wo bia no so ye no ahwe aye no kama. Yes. Birthday. A very big happy birthday to you, Ella. Obi afre Ella mama ya. Ella nyankopon show ene eye wawoda nyankopon show papa. Beautiful Ella. Nyankopon show na onye okesi we efri obra ene abusuani nyina ho supremo ni abusuani nyina omo se we nipa dodo wamba abusuani mu a emese omu hu de omonye na se de nyankopon edo beba bedom abusuana ana nyankopon edo aba bedom abusuano enti God bless you and bibi a opeso ye bia no so no nyankopon emmo ho ban na on keep you safe osre insha edema abusuano se insha kese pa no mo sre edema omo sre nkwa ahoden ewom ahoden ho hia sika bebre baabi a betutu anamo asibia no so no enye animonyam na enye nhia emfama na emfama obusua na emfama afoforo nyina enso intino Ella God bless you and keep you safe. So happy birthday to you Nyankopon Israel pa abusua ahana ene yede RASH HOUR jumedie ABC and I'm telling you, Akunyakese, of course, Edema, the one and only Supremo, baby, will be our boss. Nyankopo Insha, Mechia, Samson, Mechia, Boss Tony, Nyankopo Insha, Mechia, manager, Kobe, and on the Tina, if you didn't, kama, Nahanki, and so around. Dave, Mechia, at the power around, Akusuya, Bubukusuya, and so the interview, I can see Bipa Atum, Intimisha, Ufri Hana. GhPage TV, YouTube, Facebook, Abubukusu interviews be there tomorrow. Kono Koshebi, and yes, a foul con one, or radio. A honey did you make the Yami Adwa Monday, Yabasaba near the RASH HOUR, Ede, Abro, Vouloir, se pouvoir, Yakram.
Na enkane na misisi eso misisi ama kame na to na twetweme binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa edunu asa miracle bi wo adunu je se mafunu kra se die sia twimi anka se mehumi esisi so se mehumi ana esisi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bibi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na edunu anka se de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi se ma ebi nya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa ne
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asa me gina wa me na mo sinya je me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me dru da ba 6 years ni o tema di am ye ma di se ne me jaina ta ya le ne nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixer ni tema me kase yankupo ni yam se ende ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me ntia hye
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 024 89 288 24 and 020 100 0022